Think of this. The first commercial flight in India took off even before our independence. Yes, you heard that correct. The first commercial flight in India took off in 1911 between Allahabad and Naini. But did India really have that great an aviation prowess back in the day? When airspace and aviation as a sector has always been a dark horse in Indian history. Over the next few decades, the sector saw gradual development with the establishment of Tata Airlines, now renamed to the famous Air India in 1932, and the launch of India's first domestic air service provider in 1953. In the 1970s, the government nationalized all private airlines and established two corporations, Air India for international routes and Indian Airlines for domestic routes. This period saw the expansion of air connectivity to smaller cities and the acquisition of new aircraft. The 1990s marked a significant turning point with the liberalization of the aviation sector. Private airlines like Jet Airways, Air Sahara, and Tamania Airways entered the market, leading to increased competition and growth in passenger numbers. India has emerged as the world's third largest domestic aviation market, surpassing Brazil and Indonesia. The country's domestic airline capacity has seen an impressive annual growth rate of 6.9%, the fastest in the world. India is also expected to overtake the UK to become the third largest air passenger market by 2024. The Indian aviation industry is poised for continued growth, with airlines like Indigo and Air India having over 1,000 aircraft on order combined. Low-cost carriers account for 78% of India's domestic airline capacity, the highest percentage among the top 5 domestic aviation markets. India is slowly and steadily cementing its position to become an emerging player in the global aviation industry. But today, we will be talking about a scheme that is enabling India to do so. A scheme that is working in the backdrop of things to make this positioning happen. Any guesses as to what the name of the scheme could be? Well, it's very beautifully thought out. It's called the UDAAN Scheme. UDAAN or उड़े देश का आम नागरिक scheme was launched by the Government of India on October 21, 2016 as part of the National Civil Aviation Policy. Its primary objective is to enhance regional connectivity by making air travel more accessible and affordable for the common citizens, particularly in undeserved and unserved areas of the country. Broadly speaking, UDAAN scheme has 4 major objectives. First, improving air connectivity. The scheme aims to connect remote and regional areas, facilitating travel to places that previously had limited or almost no air service. Second, by enhancing connectivity, UDAAN seeks to promote trade, tourism, and overall economic growth in these regions. Third, affordable air travel. The initiative mandates airlines to cap fares for 50% of the seats on each flight at 2,500 per hour, making air travel more affordable. And lastly, job creation. The scheme is expected to create employment opportunities in the aviation sector and, of course, related industries. Having said that, one might question what are the ripple effects of this scheme? What is the significance? Well, let's discuss. The UDAAN scheme has significantly transformed regional connectivity in India. As of now, UDAAN has operationalized 387 routes and 60 airports, with a substantial number of these routes awarded in the Northeast region, which previously lacked adequate air connectivity. The scheme has successfully revived routes that were previously non-operational, enabling better access to major cities and promoting local economies. By making air travel affordable and accessible, UDAAN has democratized air travel in India, allowing a broader segment of the population to utilize air services for both personal and business purposes. The UDAAN scheme has also had a profound economic and social impact. This improved air connectivity has stimulated local economies by facilitating the movement of goods and people, thereby enhancing trade and commerce in smaller towns. By connecting remote areas to major tourist destinations, UDAAN has played a crucial role in promoting tourism, which is vital for the economic development of these regions. The scheme has also led to the creation of jobs in various sectors, including aviation, hospitality, and local businesses that benefit from increased tourist footfall. Local businesses have gained new opportunities to reach broader markets thanks to the improved connectivity, which allows for faster and more efficient transportation of goods and services. Beyond this, India is also striving on having advancements and developments in its aviation sector. Talking about tech, India's aviation is embracing cutting-edge technology to improve passenger experience and operational efficiency. The introduction of smart airports is a key focus, with digital ticketing, automated baggage handling, and AI-driven security checks transforming the way passengers travel. Airports are also integrating IoT to enable real-time monitoring of aircraft systems and enhance passenger flow, significantly improving safety and operational efficiency. Sustainable aviation is also gaining traction, with $15 billion allocated for green aviation tech by 2040, aiming for 30% eco-friendly aircraft. India's aviation industry is poised for rapid expansion, backed by ambitious infra development plans. The Indian government has allocated $50 billion for airport modernization and technology integration, with the goal of constructing 100 new airports by 2024, bringing the total number to over 200. This investment is crucial as passenger traffic is expected to reach 1.1 billion by 2040, including 821 million domestic and 202 million international passengers. The aviation fleet is also set to double from 600 aircraft to 1200 by 2024. This growth trajectory indicates that India is well positioned to become a global aviation powerhouse, contributing an estimated 12% to the nation's GDP by 2040, up from the current 7%. India is working diligently towards establishing itself as a global aviation hub in the next 5 to 7 years. The privatization of Air India has been a significant step, with the airline now focusing on expanding its international network and modernizing its fleet. Similarly, Indigo has been rapidly increasing its international routes, attracting transfer traffic for short and medium-haul flights. To support this vision, both the central and state governments are enhancing tourism infrastructure, simplifying visa procedures, and promoting India as a tourist destination. Airports are also making investments to cater to transfer passengers, offering world-class facilities and extended services for those with longer layovers. These initiatives, in conjunction with close stakeholder cooperation, are propelling India towards becoming a major player in the global aviation industry. India's aviation journey, which began with its first commercial flight in 1911, has evolved into a dynamic and rapidly growing sector, contributing significantly to the nation's development. From the transformative UDAAN Scheme, which democratized air travel and enhanced regional connectivity, to cutting-edge tech advancements such as smart airports and green aviation technologies, India is on the cusp of becoming a global aviation powerhouse. With ambitious expansion plans, including the construction of 100 new airports and a projected doubling of the aviation fleet by 2024, India is set to cater to the growing passenger demand and solidify its position in the global aviation landscape. This is Akshay. See you in the next one.